life is not about how much we get, but how much we share. I'm Charity. Lost my mother when I was 2, my father when I was 5, and raised by foster parents. Life to me was like a book. Each season was like a new page. There were lessons to learn and good deeds to remember. One person handing me over to the other. Most times I've met people say to me, "You are busy making way for others to be better, but when are you actually going to better yourself?" But in my heart I know one thing. My being here is because someone just sacrificed for me to be who I am today. Every time you do a good deed, you share a light a little further into the dark. And the thing is, when you are gone, that light is going to keep shining on and on, pushing the shadows back. So, part of my life has been dedicated to sacrificing for others to be better, not through finances only, but through paving way for them to realize the personal legend. Because that's the most important thing in life. To know that within them, they possess a power that can actually activate the genius within. Remember, a good deed makes your heart healthy and bubbly all day, and good deeds always make us grow.
So recently, quite very recently actually, a friend of mine introduced me to a thing called good deeds. So you might be doing a good deed every day that you don't know that this is a good deed that you have done for a person. But when you actively identify the good deed that you did, every day will be a beautiful day for you, Every day I go back to my home and I sit, and I think it's cliche when I say this actually to people, but like I always replay my day at the end of it and I say, what did I do today? Could I have done this better? What can I do tomorrow to make sure that what I did today that was wrong is right tomorrow, But I always also ask myself, what was my good deed for today? Like, what did I do that has absolutely no benefit for me, but uplifts another person? When you adapt this in your life, you will be happy all the time, even if you did something that you're not very proud of, but you can identify that one thing that you did that made a difference to someone and maybe has little to no contribution towards you as a person. Then I think that you have lived a good life on that day, and
I think
you're ready.
I think someone watching out there would like to know that good deed. What was that? What was that good deed?
Oh my God! So I was about to leave work yesterday, and this taxi driver comes over. I was actually literally, I carried my bottle and I was literally walking out of work. So this taxi driver comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, excuse me, ma'am, I need your help." I'm like, "How may I help you?" So he's like, "I had a customer and he has run off." He said he ran off, but when he told me the story, I kind of understood. So you can pay by card here in Dubai, right? So the guy had paid with card, but Apple Pay, but like the card had not registered. So the fee was 35 dirhams. And to be able to trace this person, it would take like 12 hours. Like, okay, not 12 is an exaggeration, but like a long time. A long time. And these taxi drivers, like, they work in shifts and they have like a specific time where you get the car and then you have to give it to another person. And this is taking away the time that he could probably get a customer that, he will take. So I thought about it and I'm like, so I asked him to show me how much. Because I was going to tell him, okay, have a seat, and I will ask the security to check the CCTV camera and blah, 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 blah. And then when he showed me the amount, I was like, it's just this amount. So I took it out of my pocket and I gave it to him. And I said, it will take so long for them to find it. So you just take this and you can go on with your day. And then I left. In the moment, I just did it so that the guy can, because it was quite busy as well. So I did it so that the guy could go on with his day. But when I thought about it, I was like, oh, that was such a good thing of me to do.
What was the guy's reaction?
Oh, he was so happy. He was like, "Thank you so much." And then he told me, "God bless you." I was like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Thank you so much." So I left. This was the cup of my day, I left and I was feeling so happy that I have made the day of this. Maybe I didn't make his day, but at least I gave him back his time. And it all goes back to time, you know?
Yeah.
I gave back his time so he can get customers. He can, you know, make as many rides as he possibly can. If he was waiting for 6 hours, maybe he would have made a loss during this day. So that was my good deed for yesterday. I'm yet to do any good deeds today. So pray for me.
So to share with you, yesterday, Shakira asked me, what's your good deed today? And I'm like, I told her, I'm from speaking to a friend, you know, I advised the friend. She's like, no, I'm talking about a good deed. That is something you did. Like, get me something that you did with your hands on. I had to take time and remember. So I went through my transactions and I'm like, oh, I helped out a lady that used to look after my kids. And just like, that's right there. That
was your good deed. Yes.
I learned it every day. Now I have to look for something good.
It will uplift you so much. I promise you.
And that's a beautiful
I promise you. You will, like, every day will end at a high. Every day. As long as you can identify one good thing that you have done that made this person. You know, this guy told me, God bless you. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You should do it every day. It will uplift you so much.
Can I say that on camera? I'll find out.
It is?